Okay, we're back. We're back again for another tasty, crazy food review just for you. Yeah, and I'm here by myself today. And this is going to be like a lunchtime food review. We're going to talk a little bit and show you what I got. This is kind of new. This is BANQUET's Mega Meal frozen dinner, which I warmed up here, and it consists of 2 rib-shaped patties made with pork and chicken, and grilled white meat chicken with barbecue sauce and creamy mashed potatoes. And that's from BANQUET. And this is kind of new. Put it right there. Get the lid off here. And we'll show you what we got. Okay. This is their Mega Meal. I don't know if you can see that or not. Here's the 2 pieces of farmed ribs. Kind of getting them at rib territory there. A nice chunk of white breast, mashed potatoes, and barbecue sauce. I got some of this stuff you put in water, make lemonade, a drink too. How y'all doing today? Okay, we're going to call these our Lunch Together with Larry reviews when we do these. We're going to kind of review it, we're going to kind of talk. I'm going to start telling you stories about things that I've done over the last 50 years. And we'll be doing these once in a while in between with Josh. And we'll do these. Let me those are a little tough. I know they're gonna be that tough. Let's see, where's my knife at? What was I saying? Yeah, we're going to start getting into my life stories. I've been having a couple requests for people to say stuff that's happened to me and what I've been doing during, I had a very interesting time during the 70s and 80s. And I'll talk a little bit about that. During the 70s and 80s, I was born in 51. So I would have been in my 20s and 30s. And I was a very entrepreneurial type person. Had a lot of different businesses. Some of them failed. Some of them made a little money. Here's a piece of that rib. Taste that. And one of them businesses made a lot of money. One of them did. A lot of them didn't. I started out fresh out of high school into a real nice job working for the United Steelworkers Union at a can plant making soda cans. Really good union job, really easy, a lot of fun, and that was my first job, and had a good time at it. That would have been in 1969 I started working there. I graduated from high school. Had a real good time. Everybody was stoned. We worked the midnight shift, making beer cans and soda cans. That's when they had the tap tops on the top. It was a two-piece can. And it was just party town all the time on midnight shift. All the hippies were working there in '69. Got a job just like that, making like 14 bucks an hour in '69, which is really good money. That's pretty good. Sauce is good. It's not spicy. Just your good barbecue sauce. And in '69, we had a little thing called the lottery. Uncle Sam was pulling numbers, ping pong ball numbers. And if your ping pong ball was low, if it was like under, there were 365 numbers, and we'd pick them out one day a year in the summer. And my ping pong number was 14. You got anything under 150, you were going to Vietnam. Well, I wasn't too crazy about going to Vietnam. So I joined up as a reservist, Army reservist, to keep my ass out of Vietnam. The Army Reserves in those years was completely different than it is now. You did nothing. You had to go to basic training for 6 months, and then 2 weeks out of the year, you had to go to special training. I was hooked in it for 6 years. And you stayed at home. I didn't go anywhere. 1 week a month we had to put our uniform, and act like we were Army people. We used to fly around in helicopters out in Golden Springs at that time. I was a designated Army medic during my Army time. So for 6 years I did that once a week and to keep my ass out of Vietnam, which I thought was a good deal. So anyway, I worked the can plant. After about 3 years of that, I started getting tired. I wanted to start my own business. Let's try a piece of this chicken here. This is really good. This is a mega meal. Yeah, mega meal, banquet. This is the kind of new deal they're doing. Good. So, I want to start my own business. So I found somebody else interested and had the same idea. And we started a business, a boutique. We opened up a boutique in 1973. So I worked at the can place from '69 to '73. In '73 we opened it up. And it was a retail boutique. We sold jewelry. At that time we called them head shops. I don't know if you're familiar with a head shop. We sell tapestries and water beds, and jewelry and pipes and bongs and rolling papers of all kinds, 50 different kind of rolling papers. We opened it in kind of a middle class, low middle class area of South St. Louis. and me and him kind of ran it on our own for about, we kept it clean, no drugs, nothing was sold but retail stuff, a lot of jewelry. We had all that Mexican turquoise jewelry, and we did that together for about 2 years, and it was going okay. We were making a little money, nothing to really brag or, you know, it was just going. And he decided he went out, so I bought him out. And 75. We had one store. It was okay. It was fun. Had a good time. It was a hippie shop. We were hippies. Yeah, I was a hippie. Long hair, all that stuff. I would have been in my early 20s. Shop's doing okay. Put a lot of hours in it. I think for the hours I put in a week and the money I brought out of it wasn't too good. It was nothing like working at the can shop. This is good. And all of a sudden, one day, I was up in a better part of town, saw a store up there, overpaid the location. It was right across the street from a place called Peaches Record Stores. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They were nationwide, and they were big record stores, and I mean records. All they had in was records and cassettes. Nobody even knew what a compact disc was, or a CD, or anything like that. And this store was straight across from the Peaches store, which just made me a built-in clientele, because they come up to the record store with their records or tapes, run across the street and buy something from me. Worked out really good. I didn't spend no money on advertisement, and the store took off like a bat out of hell. I started making big money right away. That would have been in 1975 I opened that store. No competition, right across the street from a big, I mean, this record store was so big that on Saturdays they had to have police there to direct cars in and off the lot and safely on the street. It was that crowded, and we cleaned up. They even had a part in the front of the store in cement, like they had these cement things in front of the stores. And some major rock groups used to sign their names in this wet cement like they do in Hollywood, which was really cool. I mean, and then they could come over our store. I had like Fleetwood Mac, all the big stars at that time came over to check my store out, which really helped me out. And things were going good. Store was making good money. I was happy. I had a few employees that was paying really good money to keep the store running right. Things were going good. Well, I'm going to give this mega meal on a 1-3 a 2.5. This is really good. I'm going to keep on eating this. We're going to stop the story right now because this is kind of a long story. It gets really involved in the next couple of years, what I had to go through to keep this store open and what was going on at that time in the 70s. And we'll pick it up when we do another lunchtime chat. We'll call them lunchtime chats. So, this is Larry. And I just want to say, it was nice talking to you. We'll talk later. We'll pick it on up. And I'll tell you about some other crazy businesses I've been involved in. Lunchtime chat. Talk to you later. Bye.